successful business, but competition slowing you down. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. This is not a story I haven't heard before. This is one that I hear all about all the time. And I'll tell it to you, and you tell me if it's close to where you're coming from. You've had a successful business. You've had an adventure story that if you can draw it out, you probably make a good movie, right? You started out from nothing. You worked your way up. Everyone told you it wouldn't work. Nobody helped you, or very few people helped you. Those few that helped you are the heroes of your story, your guides that have brought you to the place that you're at. And you've been successful. You've been able to make something out of nothing. And you've made a lot of good friends along the way. You've left behind some people through the process. But throughout all of that, you've survived. You've survived and thrived, and you've done well. Here's the point at which you're at right now. You are a successful business person. You have a successful business. But you can't figure out how to break out and go beyond that. How to go literally to the next level, right? That's where you're at. That's your position you're in. Here's the only way I know out of it. The only way I've ever seen a person build themselves out of it is you have to bring someone else onto your team. You have to bring somebody that has perspective enough, because this perspective isn't magical. The perspective actually isn't some great wisdom that you're missing. You've got everything you need. You got from where you were to where you're at right now, based purely on your guts and your ability to grind it out and make it happen. What you're missing right now is the ability to get back into here, into your own head, and find what the next step is. And it's mainly, most of the time, it's an issue of too much going on. You're responsible for too many things. There are too many moving parts, and your focus is being taken in the wrong direction. You need help in being able to determine what the proper direction is for you and what pieces you need to delegate, offset, and organize. That's the real issue that you're having. Most business owners, when they get into this spot, this is where they're facing. You need to find somebody that can help you with that. If you know of somebody, or you think you know someone that might know someone, go and grab that person as quickly as possible. Make 2021, if you're watching this year, make 2021 your year. Make it happen for you. Don't let all the outside forces and everything that's going on, the politics, the COVID-19, everything else that's happening, don't let that get in your way. The outside forces didn't stop you from getting this far. Don't let them stop you from going further. Get it done. Find somebody that can help you. Now, why am I talking about this? Because I happen to be one of those people that can help in these specific situations. This is my specialty. What I do is I've got a thing called the Worthington Method. And we can take you through that process. And the Worthington Method isn't a step-by-step in terms of you do this and then you do this and then you do this. What the Worthington Method is the step-by-step process of finding out what the next step is and how to get yourself and break out of where you're at. And a huge piece of that is overcoming the competition. But how do you overcome the competition? How do you overcome the competitive forces, everyone else that's out there that is getting in the way between you and your customer, your current customer, your future customer, your past customers? You got to break out of that. You need to stand out beyond where you're at. And the ability to do that, I talk about it very briefly in my very small book, 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. Go get a copy of that. It'll give you a perspective of where I'm coming from and where I'd be willing to help to take you if we hit it off right. Go check out, get a free copy at amazonproofbook.com. This is really the story of how I can help you to continue your adventure, to really take things to new heights, to take it beyond where it's at and hopefully to where you really see yourself going in the next 5 to 10 years. Check that out, amazonproofbook.com. We'll be back tomorrow. I go through a lot of different perspectives on this show, but I wanted to get straight down to brass tacks with you today because that's really what this is all about. You have a great night. Get out there and let the magic happen.